Hi, I'm Barnaby. I'm the Senior Events and Marketing Executive here at Sleeping Giant Media.
My name's Becky Mitchell. I run Eco Foundry and Concept Foundry. Eco Foundry is a living wall company and Concept Foundry is a printing company.
So Business Bar Crawl is one of our own business networking events that we put on every few months. Because this was my first event at Sleeping Giant Media, I wanted to incorporate a green theme or message and tried to make it as sustainable as possible. This event was aimed at local businesses who were maybe just starting to think about sustainability, but didn't really know where to get started or where to start. We wanted to provide that platform and the information for them to go away and get cracking.
I attended Business Bar Crawl because sustainability is something that I've been getting into, I suppose, just before the pandemic. We started the Eco Foundry company. I've just suddenly become a bit of a climate warrior. It was just lovely to come somewhere and talk to like-minded people in business.
So the aims of Business Bar Crawl were obviously to put on a great event and get some fantastic conversations going, but more importantly to have some key takeaways from our stalls and our talks for local business owners to hopefully go away and implement into their own businesses to make them a little greener.
There was a lot of information for people to understand how to get greener and to be more sustainable in their offices. I think we're all very guilty of not doing the right thing because it's easy. Since the event, been doing a lot more research about climate change, and it's Plastic Free July, so I've been doing that. I did the Great Big Plastic Count, or the Great Plastic Count. Anything that I can do to help, I'm trying to help, and the Sleeping Giant event helped me to think further into sustainability in that respect.
We had a number of local businesses present at the Bar Crawl who had their own stalls in our indoor marketplace. The idea behind this was to handpick some companies who have been making a massive effort to be as sustainable and ethical as possible in their businesses. I wanted them to share their struggles and their wins and to help show other businesses that it is entirely possible to be green and profitable at the same time. So the first stall we had was by By Bison. They have the environment at the forefront of their business. Secondly, we have the Collective Agency, and they're no different. They say that they are led by their environmental impact and protecting our planet. Next, we have Coastal Green, our third stallholder, and they are dedicated to bringing nature into our homes and offices. And lastly, we have the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds present too.
I feel like the event supported sustainable innovation because you had the companies there that were promoting their sustainable businesses. So there was the printing business, which obviously I remember well because we are printers as well. We came away with some quite useful information from him, so that was amazing. And also there was, if I remember rightly, a plant company, which again supported us because we have Eco Foundry, which is the living wall company.
We had talks from Rob Robinson from Low Carbon Kent about grants and funding for small enterprises and what businesses can do to lower their footprint, as well as a talk from our own commercial manager, Shaun Loveland, about Sleeping Giant Media's journey with the Green Squad.
I really enjoyed listening to the talks. I am not, I suppose, a natural networker, although I met so many people and interesting people that I spoke to. I did enjoy sitting down and listening to the experts in their field. They were really good, really interesting, just right as well. Not too long. I think they nailed it.
So I had a number of goals in mind when planning the event to keep our emissions as low as possible. To name a few, I proposed an entirely vegan menu for the evening, and although it was more expensive than what we've done in previous bar crawls, the value behind doing so was seen and we were able to do it. Not only was it vegan, but it was locally sourced and expertly handmade by the Vegan Habit. I was trying to emphasise the point that vegan food is super nice, and hopefully in turn people will try more vegan recipes or even vegetarian recipes at home or in the workplace for catering.
The food was amazing.
All the drinks that were purchased were sourced from sustainable companies, i.e. from Brew Dog, which is a carbon negative beer, Budweiser, who were on their way to making their breweries run on 100% renewable energy, and Inch's Apple Cider, who turn all of their apple waste into green energy for their business. We reused all of our old printed signs from previous bar crawls, even if they didn't quite have the new branding on it. We decided that doesn't outweigh the need to keep printing and paper usage down, as well as reusing as many materials as we could. And we also had our own sustainable merch available. I hope that with the talks, the presence of other companies that are leading the way, and the green pledges, as well as the information available at the event, ultimately through education, that it will encourage people to start committing to doing the right thing, and I hope that we have provided some sort of positive impact, no matter how small.